I can't see myself.
You don't need to see yourself. Oh, you just left. I saw you.
Yeah, what am I doing here?
I'm seeing you perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see you, big dog. You got your stuff. You ready to go for UFC Fight Night? Bautista versus Oliveira
Let's do it, dude.
in Las Vegas. 13 fights. We're gonna
There's
kick it off.
14 now.
They didn't have enough
Or
females. The last
there might
card.
be 13.
What?
Do you have the updated list of
I'm just going
fights?
off what Tapology says. 13 bouts.
Let me, because they announced
Now
a
you look
short
like
notice
a
fight.
psychopath. Why are you frozen? What'd you do?
I
There you
haven't
are.
done anything.
You just switched. You went to look something up, didn't you?
Yeah, they announced a short notice bout today. I don't know if it's beyond there yet or not.
Who is it?
Uh, Javid Basharat's opponent pulled out, so they found like some random Mexican guy from the Vegas
Vasquez?
to fight him. Yeah.
Yeah, they got it on here.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. It's a Mexican in here now. I like it. All right. So here we go. We'll get it lined up. Get my shit set. And we're off. So we got women's bantamweight bout. We didn't have any women's fights. We got plenty to make up for it in this one. We got Claudia Segula
Segula.
versus Priscilla Cachoeira.
Close enough.
Zombie woman, right? Zombie girl?
Yeah.
All right. Priscilla, she's 13-7. She's on a one fight loss. She's 13-7 in pro MMA. She's 37 years of age. Uh, she has a 1 inch reach advantage. No, never mind. Priscilla has a 1 inch disadvantage. 4 inch disadvantage in the reach. She's 1 inch smaller. Her last fight, she lost by a right hook to Jocelyn Edwards. And then we got Claudia. Pretty picture on Tapology. 7-2. She's 7-2 pro MMA. She's 27 years of age. She's on one fight win streak. She's 5'7", 69-inch reach, which is a 4-inch reach advantage. Her last fight out, she won by decision against Aleskiva.
Arena Alexkiva.
Aleskiva. Didn't watch that fight. And I'm
Uh,
taking Zombie Girl. I'm gonna take Zombie Girl, and I think I might take her by knockout if things get crazy.
hey, I mean, I was literally about to end my little thing with, if you want a good flyer, I'd take Zombie Girl by knockout,
Oh,
but
there
I
we
hear
go.
you just steal my thunder. But so this is pretty much a battle of the two women in this weight class that have the worst takedown defense in the history of mankind. Both of them are pretty decent strikers. Priscilla has no defense whatsoever. She tries to block punches with her face, but I mean, whatever works for you. I just don't think Claudia Segula is all that. I mean, Arena Alexieva was like a minus 400 against her because of her grappling background, and she just decided to not shoot takedowns at all, which was amazingly smart by her. But I mean, I don't think Cachoeira is going to be going out there going for takedowns. I just don't. I haven't really seen anything to the point of me thinking that Segula is UFC material yet. If she can beat Cachoeira, then okay, I might take a step back on that. But I've seen Cachoeira beat some UFC level girls impressively. I think Cachoeira is the pick here. I think she's gonna knock her out.
All right. Moving on to our next fight. It's a bantamweight bout. We have Muin Gufarov,
Gaffarov.
Gafarov versus Jakub Vikovic. 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 How do
That's,
you say that? Vikovic?
that's
Vikovic?
no, Wicklax.
Wicklax? ChatGPT has
Yeah.
it Veekwotch. Is Wicklax?
Wicklax, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Fought Patty. I know he fought Patty Mix. He beat Patty Mix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He's 17-3. He's age 29. I'm done using ChatGPT for how I tell it to pronounce it for me, and that is way off. Then he's 72-inch reach, 5'9". Last fight out, he beat Patty Mix in a split decision. He's taking on Muin Gafarov. Is that right?
Yeah.
There we go. And he's 29 years of age. He has a one each. I think let me see here. I'm all fucked backwards. Oh, dude, it doesn't even have his reach on fucking UFC.com.
New ends?
It does have Jacobs. Jacob has a 72-inch reach. Damn, Jacob has a 3-inch, 3-inch reach advantage, 4-inch reach advantage. Oh, this is the guy that fought. I just watched that. Rena, the Asian dude, and the Asian dude decided not to fight, not to wrestle. He just tried to stand up with him the whole time. Well,
Nakamura, yeah.
yeah, I don't think Jacob's going to do that. I think Jacob's going to wrestle this dude, and I think he's going to beat him pretty handily. Well, not pretty handily. I think he's going to beat him by decision. Submission. My bad. Submission. I'm going to take him by sub.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I am gonna go the other side though. I'm gonna take
Mm.
Moon Gafarov. I I just did watching the Patchy Mix fight. My takeaway from that fight was neither look UFC ready. I mean, the UFC obviously thought the same. They already cut Patchy Mix, so I'm going off a fight where I thought they both looked terrible. And then Moon Gafarov, I mean, he hasn't looked the best either. At least he has a stellar win because Rennie Nakamura was undefeated, looking like a killer. Yes, you're right. He didn't fight the way he should have fought. But I thought Moon fought the perfect fight for him to win that fight. And Jakub Wiklax is like a sensational grappler. I don't know how well his entries are going to be against someone like Moon. I just personally feel like if this does stay on the feet, which I feel like it's going to for the most part, because I don't see why Moon would fucking wrestle him when he's a jiu-jitsu wizard on the ground. I think it's going to stay standing. I think this is going to be like a 29-28 decision type thing. I'm going to go with Moon in that. Not too confident in it, especially with a dude that I thought lost to Patchy Mix and got a robbery win, proven that he can get him, in my opinion. So I wouldn't be shocked if he won, but I gotta go with Moon here.
On opposite ends of the spectrums there. We got Wayne Kong versus, I know her name is pronounced different than what it looks like here. Mora. Mora's a big old lad. I watched her fight. I want to see who it is. I was just watching it last night. She made the girl look like a dwarf. Uh, yeah, the Ruiz girl. She fought her, and she's just so much bigger. She missed weight too on that one, but she's just so much bigger than her. And I watched her fight Veronica Hardy. She's a big old girl. But Mora is 12-1. She's on a 2-fight win streak. She's 31 years of age. She got a 67-inch reach. Like I said, she has 4 wins by knockout, 5 wins by submission, 3 wins by decision, or 1 loss is by decision. She's fighting Wang Kong, who is 8-1, who's on a 2-fight win streak, nicknamed the Joker. 66.5-inch reach. She's 5'6". That was more. 5'6", 5'6", same size. 2-inch less reach. I think Wayne Kong can piece her up on the feet, and I think Wayne Kong's strong enough to fight her, fight off, to handle the trying to take her down. I don't think it's going to be a bully match for Mora. I think Wayne Kong wins this one by decision.
Yeah, so the reason, like in the past fights that you like will go back and watch Adora Mora like look way bigger than the other opponents is because she was like dying to cut weight because this was all of her fights other than her last one. I'm pretty sure were the weight class below this. She missed weight like almost every single fight for it. So the UFC, or it could have been her, but it's typically the UFC forces them to move up a weight class. I think her first fight was just against Lauren Murphy at this weight class, if I'm not mistaken. So her numbers are like pretty inflated. I think she's averaging like 3.5 takedowns in a fight or something like that. I just don't. This is gonna be like a similar sized girl. I don't think she's gonna be able to outmuscle Wang Kong either. And when this is on the feet, this is gonna be a night and day difference. Her objective obviously is to get takedowns and hopefully get some clinch control against the fence and everything. But I just don't see that happening. I think Wang Kong's gonna knock her out. I'm gonna go round two.
All right, round two knockout. Wayne Kong.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're moving on to Javed. Is it Javed or Javed? Javed Basharat?
Javid.
Javid
Javid.
Basharat versus Vasquez, who's making his debut out of, it says, next up fight promotion is what it's saying on. I mean, he fought in the LFA, he fought in Fury, he's fought in some fighting league. I don't even know that. Up Next Fighting. I don't know. I haven't even seen that on Fight Pass. The guy has a 5-fight win streak. He's 13-4. He's 31 years of age. Uh, doesn't even have his reach on Tapology, which is crazy. And he's 5'7". Javed is 14-2. He's two-fight loss. He's on a two-fight losing skid. 30 years of age. 5'9". So he's bigger than this guy. 69-inch reach advantage. 69-inch reach. Last fight, he lost to Ricky Simone. Oh man, he lost his hobby, which is actually number two. All right, losses. I'm taking Basharat here, without a doubt. There's no question about it. I don't even know who this dude is. So, what do you think, Pat? First round
Well,
knockout.
the one thing I will say is he shouldn't have lost Damon hobby. That was a robbery. But I'm gonna be completely and utterly honest with you. I didn't check out anything on this Vasquez guy. I was gonna pick Basharat in his first fight. I'm definitely taking him on a guy that's taking the fight on 2 days' notice just to get in the UFC. The thing with Basharat is, he doesn't really go for it like finishes. He's like just likes to coast, but so I don't want to call knockout because he never seems to want to go for it. I will say like -3.5 is probably gonna be like -800. So I don't think there's really anything playable in this fight. If you want to go knockout, go for it. I just wouldn't risk it, but I'll take Basharat for sure.
We move on to the women's strawweight bout. We have Bruna Brazil versus Kathleen Souza. Bruno is 11-5-1. She's on a one-fight win streak. She's 32 years of age. 65.5-inch reach. She has the advantage in that. She's 5'6". She's 3 inches taller. She has 3 wins by knockout, 3 losses by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 6 wins by decision, 2 losses by decision. Last fight out, she won by decision against Ming Shi. She's fighting Ketlin Souza. His Tapology picture looks a lot better than what she looks like now. 15-6. She's age 30. She's 5'3", 63-inch reach. She has 8 wins by knockout, 2 losses by TKO, 2 wins by submission, 2 losses by submission, 5 wins by decision, 2 losses by decision. She's 2-3 in the UFC. She lost to Pierre Rodriguez and Angela Hill, which I don't think are bad losses. Man, I kind of like the shorter fighter kind of chinning Bruna Brazil in this one. But, yeah, screw it, man. Give me Kathleen Souza in this fight. I don't know why. I just want to take her. Hopefully she knocks her out, but we'll see.
Yeah, I was actually kind of shocked that Ketlin Souza opened as the underdog here. So after Bruna Brazil has moved over to the Fighting Nerds, she's completely changed the way she fights. She wants to strike with you at range now and not go for like the killer instinct knockouts that she did before. And the number one thing she hates is when girls get in her face and make it a dog fight. How does Ketlin Souza fight? She gets in your face and makes it a dog fight every single time. I think this is a horrible matchup for Bruno Brazil. I think Ketlin Souza is going to knock her out. And I think it's good. I'll give Bruno Brazil props. She is tough. So I'll say like round 3 knockout for Ketlin Souza, something I'd be looking into for that. And to give you a perspective what people are thinking, I know that Brittany Brazil opened as the favorite, and I just went and checked, and Ketlin Souza's minus 155.
Oh
So I think
shit.
everyone's in agreement with that.
Okay. Good deal. All right, we're moving on up. Jefferson style. Nico Price is like a short notice guy here, right?
Well, they're both short notice, but Nika, so Vretnikov stepped in for someone, then that guy he's supposed to fight pulled out, and then Nika Price just accepted this a couple days ago.
Okay, just off of that, I'm taking Varentikov. He's 13-7. Uh, he's 36 years of age. I didn't know he was that old. 6'1", 74-inch reach. He has 9 wins by knockout, two losses by knockout, 1 win by submission, 1 loss by submission, 3 wins by decision, 4 losses by decision. He's 1-3 in the UFC. Last fight out, he lost to Soriano by decision. Nico Price is 16-9. He's on a 2-fight losing skid. I didn't say what's his name was. He's on a 1-fight loss. He's 36 years of age, same age. 76-inch reach, which is 2 inches better than Brentikov. He has 10 wins by knockout, 5 losses by knockout, 3 wins by submission, 2 losses by submission, 3 wins by decision, 2 losses by decision. He's 8-9 in the UFC. That's a lot of fights. Jacoby Smith, rear naked choke in round 2. Was his last fight. Like I said, I'm taking Nikolai here to win. What's your thoughts?
Man, I was like, I don't like really like look up like the most recent fights because I typically just remember them all in my head. I've completely forgot he fought Jacoby Smith. I cannot believe I forgot that.
The name sticks out.
And I don't think he looked like atrociously awful in that because I remember like everyone and their mother had Jacoby Smith by knockout there, and then he survived and started grappling a little bit. It gives me I'm gonna still go with Varetnikov. I think he's got a little more in the tank. I mean, Nico Price's only win was an off against Alex Morono, and he like barely won that. So I don't think if this is old Nico Price, he destroys this dude. But fortunately, he's a little past his prime. But now I'm remembering back that Jacoby Smith fight. He like withstood a good little while of Jacoby Smith. So with this both being on short notice, it's a little riskier now if they're going to both have gas tank issues because he didn't, or Varetnikov didn't look the best against Soriano either. But I'm gonna still go with Varetnikov. He knew about this fight a little bit ahead of Nico Price, and ta- he's taking a lot less shots. So we'll keep it at that. But I'll go with Varetnikov by decision.
I like his picture standing here with his little man bun, long ass arms. Nico Price.
I wish I could see it.
So we're on. Oh, what happened? Back it up, back it up. There we go. We're on to Alex Moreno, the welterweight bout, versus Daniel Donchenko. Alex Moreno is a legend. He's 24-12. He's on a 3-fight losing streak. He's 35 years of age. He's 5'11", 72-inch reach. He has a 1-inch reach advantage. Last fight out, result unknown, in a grappling match against Jacob Landon, it says. But he lost to Carlos Leo in the UFC by punches in round 1. Daniel Donashenko, 12-2, 7-fight win streak, 12-2 pro MMA. 8 wins by knockout, 2 wins by submission, 2 wins by decision, 2 losses by decision, 1-0 in the UFC. His last fight out, he right hook to ground strikes in round 1 against Rodrigo. I'm taking Donashenko here, and I'm going to take him by TKO again. Poor Alex Moreno, man. He's just going out here to the meat grinder anymore. So I'm taking Donashenko here.
If Morono would fight the way he should be fighting, he'd win a lot more fights because he is a very skilled Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt that should be going for subs. Instead, he has pillow fists and he thinks he's got knockout power for whatever reason. He's just out there striking with Carlos Leal, not caring. Gets knocked out brutally. It is what it is. He should just go out, try to take down Daniil Donchakov if he can. He could probably submit him and win. What's Alex Murray probably going to do? Go out there and try to pop shot with him and get brutally knocked out. I think it's going to be a first round knockout for Daniil Donchakov. There's nothing worse than having no fight IQ like Alex Moreno has. I'm very confident Daniil. I'll probably parlay him with something by knockout, depending on what the odds are. But I think we're. I don't want to jinx the guy, knock on wood, but I think Donchekov's going to have a good little start to his career here with a first round knockout, followed up with another one.
All right. So that does it for our prelims. We move on to the first fight and the main card. It's a light heavyweight bout. We got Justin Jacoby versus Julius Walker. Jacoby is 21-9, age 37. He's on a 2-fight win streak, 6'3", 76-inch reach. His last fight was in May 31st, 2025, but he was training for a fight in January. Got canceled against Jimmy Crude, so he's in shape. It isn't like he's taking this very short notice. It's just an extended camp. He has 14 wins by knockout, 2 losses by knockout TKO, 1 win by submission, 2 losses by submission, 6 wins by decision, 5 wins by losses, 5 losses by decision. He's 9-6 in the UFC with 1 draw. Last 2 fights out are knockouts, left hook, right cross, Bruno Lopez, Vitor Petrino. Now he's fighting Julius Walker, who is 7-1, 26 years of age. It's 11 years age gap, 6'4", an inch height, and he has a 2-inch reach advantage. Last fight was in August 9th, 2025. Justin Jacoby stepping up quote unquote short notice on this. He won his last fight prior to the cancellation by decision unanimously. I watched the Alonzo Menifield fight. Dude is gassed at the end of that one. I really want to take Julius Walker on this one, but I want to keep the knockouts going with just Dustin Jacoby, and I think Dustin Jacoby sleeps Julius Walker in this. I'm taking Dustin Jacoby by knockout.
Yeah, you were mentioning those knockouts by Dustin Jacoby. I was at the fight card where he knocked out Vitor Petrino, and that has to be like top 3 craziest knockouts I've seen live in person. Yeah, I was about to ask if you remembered that one or not.
I just watched it last night.
That was a badass knockout to watch live. That whole place erupted. That was the best fight card ever to go to. I was so happy to be there.
Sweet.
But to get back to it, I had the displeasure of watching Julius Walker and Rafael Sequeira. Julius Walker is the only person that could not finish that guy in the UFC, and he nearly got finished himself. If you're doing that to, in my opinion, the worst fighter in the weight class, I think Dustin Jacoby is going to light him the fuck up on the feet. I think this is not getting out of the first round either. He looked like the goofiest fighter I've ever seen in my life in that fight. And his other fight, he fought Alonzo Menifield, who's just a goofy fighter in his own. It was a fun fight to watch, but I mean, it's Alonzo Menifield, man. Big old 2024, brother. You need to be finishing that guy, or at least you need to be beating Alonzo Menifield if you're going to beat anything. And I believe Dustin Jacoby today would beat Alonzo Menifield. So I'm going to take Dustin Jacoby by first round knockout here.
All right, we're on the same knockout. You're saying first round, good deal. So we move on to the bantamweight bout. We got Gene Matsumoto versus Farid Basrat. I'm guessing that's his brother in the prelims.
Yeah.
Okay. Gene is 17-1. He's just won his last fight, which was in August 9th, 2025. He's 26 years of age. He has a 68.5 reach disadvantage because Basharat is a 71-inch reach. Uh, he has 3 wins by knockout, 6 wins by decision, 6 wins by submission, 8 wins by decision, and 1 loss by decision. He's 3-1 in the UFC. Last fight, he fought Miles John. I just watched the Rob Font fight again the other day. It was actually a pretty entertaining fight. Rob Font, hell of a boxer. Miles John's a pretty good wrestler, so you got best of both worlds there. Uh, Farid Basharat is 28 years of age. He is 5'8". He's 2 inch taller. Reached 71 inch. His last fight was October 4th, 2025. He's on a 18 fight win streak. Holy shit. 1 win by knockout, 6 wins by submission, 7 wins by decision. He's 5-0 in the UFC. Just watched the Chris Gutierrez fight and Victor Hugo fight last night. Wins it by decision, both of them. And I've watched the Taylor fight too. I watched a lot of his fights. Man, I want to take Gene, but I'm going to take Fareed here. I just think he's a very skilled fighter. And I think he wins this one by decision because Gene's a tough dude. I just think he wins this one by decision. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, man. I'm a big fan of Gene, but I just got to be honest with myself here, and I just feel like this is gonna go Fareed's way, man. I just it comes down to me. I just think Fareed's cleaner than Gene is. I think he's a very cerebral fighter. He's gonna be getting in and out of exchanges very well. He's a very good wrestler. I think he can out wrestle Gene if need be. I don't know if that's the game plan he's gonna go for. I think he's probably gonna strike with Gene. I don't think Gene's got like crazy knockout power either. I don't think he could put him out on the feet necessarily. I just think Gene's a little green. He's pretty young. He's got a great record and everything. I think he's gonna make some waves in the UFC here coming in the future and everything. But I think this is Fareed's time right now. I'm gonna take Fareed by decision. The infamous Basharat decision. Those guys never finish anything. Can't even finish a glass of water. But I'll take Basharat.
All right. We'll move on to the next fight. It's a middleweight bout. Uh, Michael Olashechuk. All right.
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right. Good
Mikhail.
there. Marc-Andre Barriault. Uh, it's a middleweight bout. Man, I thought he was heavier than that, Marc-Andre, but I guess not. Uh, Michael. I'm just gonna call him Ale because I don't want to keep saying that. He's 21-9, 2 fight win streak. He's 30 years of age, fighting nerd now, 6 foot height, 74-inch reach. Uh, this is him, right? Fighting nerd dude. He's fighting nerd now, right?
Yeah, him and his brother switched to the Fighting Nerds.
Okay, just making sure. He has 16 wins by knockout, 1 loss, submission, 1 win by submission, 6 losses by submission. 4 wins by decision, 2 losses by decision. He's 9-7 in the UFC with 1 no contest. Uh, really, I know he's won his last 2 fights, but they're kind of goofy. I mean, it's Mearshart versus and Dumas, which we just call him Dumbass. I think it's a good name for him. He's fighting Marc-Andre Barriault, who's 17-10, 1 loss. He lost his last fight in July 25th, 2025. He's 35 years of age. Same reach as Ollie. He's 74-inch, 6'1", so he's got an inch height advantage. 11 wins by knockout, 3 losses, 1 win by submission, one loss by submission, 5 wins by decision, 6 losses by decision. He's 6-9 in the UFC. He lost to Magomedov, the Pirate, last time out, right? That's who he fought, the Pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, unanimously. He beat Bruno Silva. Man, a lot of people are taking all of Shaychuk, and I mean, if they're standing up, throwing hands, you kind of like it, man. You kind of like it. I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take Michael Michael too. I was not wanting to, but I just can't take Barry Holt here. Even though he seems like he's fought some better competition out of these last few fights than Michael Olashade check, but I'm gonna take Michael here.
Oh yeah, he got a fight of the night against. I think both these guys have fight of the nights against Share Bullet. Actually, he like broke Char's nose in their fight, and somehow like it was in Dubai or Abu Dhabi or whatever. He shattered his nose, blew it all to shit, and somehow still lost the round. That's how much sense it makes over there.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I just feel like this is a pretty decent matchup for Macau because Mark Andre isn't going to go out there and grapple whatsoever. He wants to sit in there and bomb. Macau's got a little sniper rifle for a left hand. I think he can. He's just going to keep sending it down the pipe, and I don't think Mark Andre is going to move his head out of the way. And unfortunately for Mark Andre, the chin. It's looked a little better. It's looked a little better, but before those last two fights, that chin was shot to fucking all hell. And I think he's gonna get knocked out here. I'm gonna say round 2 knockout from Mikhail Olszewski. After he moved to the Fighting Nerds, man, he's been looking better. I'll
Been,
say that for him.
been looking a lot better, huh?
Yeah, but I had no idea Mark Andre's record in the UFC is that fucking terrible.
Yeah, I know. A lot of these guys, you sit here and you're like, oh shit. All right.
Like I know like Mikhail, you said like 9-7, I think. I know some of the guys he's lost to, and I'm like, okay, well that's no big deal. I can't think of everyone Mark Andre's lost to, but 6-9 is crazy. I had no idea his record was that bad.
Moving on to the heavyweight bout, we got Almeida versus Kuniev, uh, the Russian. Kuniev is 13-3-1. He lost his last fight on June 21st, 2025. He's 33 years of age. He has a 3-inch reach disadvantage at 76 inches. Almeida has a 79-inch reach advantage. He's 1 inch taller at 6'4". He has 6 wins by knockout, 3 by submission, 3 wins by decision, 3 losses by decision. Contender Series 2-0. He's 0-1 in the UFC. Got beat by Curtis Blades. So if you couldn't wrestle Curtis Blades, guess what? You got Almeida now. And we got Almeida's 22-4. He's on a one loss, which he lost in October 25th, 2025. He's 34 years of age, 6'3", 79-inch reach. 8-2 in the UFC. Won the Contender Series. Last fight out, he lost to Alexander Volkov in a split decision, and he beat Sergey
Spivak.
and Alexander Romanov,
Romanov.
and
Yeah.
rear naked choke. I'm taking Almeida here easily. I don't know if he can just take him on the ground and do whatever he wants to him. If it goes to the ground, I'm not worried about Kuniev versus him at all. Never been finished, but this could be the chance where he gets finished.
Yeah, so I have statements to make about both fighters. First off, Jailton Almeida. I've been watching this sport for over a decade. Them saying Alexander Volkov beat Jailton Almeida was my favorite scorecard of the history of mankind because I've never seen a more pathetic fucking showing from a fighter than Jailton Almeida just shooting for takedowns and laying there holding someone. That shit was pissing me off watching that fight. I was happy as hell to see him lose that. And hopefully he learned his lesson and not be a fucking soy boy anymore. And as for Kuniev, he has failed for steroids before. I don't know if you're seeing this guy's build. I don't know what fucking steroids he's taking, like if they're injecting into his Twinkies or what, but I don't know how this guy ever failed for fucking steroids. But I don't know why the UFC loves this guy. I think he's a fat disgrace. I mean, he gave Curtis Blades a fight, sure. Curtis Blades was injured, didn't come out to say it. It is what it is. So, I mean, he still won injured. Jailton Almeida took down Curtis Blades at will. What's he gonna do to this dude? I'm gonna assume he's gonna take him down at will, and I don't think that pig's gonna get back up. I think he's gonna get submitted in the first round. I'm gonna take Kuniev getting rear naked choked.
Holy shit, man! I didn't know this guy fought this dude. Rear naked
Who?
choke. I like it. I like it. All right, I'm talking
Yeah,
about this
he
next fight
fought her.
here. I was talking about this next fight. Flyweight fight. Amir Albazi versus Kyoji Horiguchi, which Mallory got aggravated last night because they kept saying Horiguchi about every other sentence. It's like they like saying it. Uh, Horiguchi is 35 and 5, 35 years old, 6 fight win streak. He's 5'5". Well, UFC has him 5'4". Tapology has him 5'5". Is this
I'd
not
say he's
this?
5'4".
Yeah, and then Tapology has him with a 65-inch reach. UFC has him at 69-inch reach. So there's a big
There's
difference
no
there.
way in hell he has a 69-inch
Yeah,
reach.
UFC has got to be wrong on here. Uh, he's on a 6 fight win streak. He just fought in November against Ulanbekov, and he rear naked choked him. Amir Albazi has been out of the UFC. What is it? 2 years now?
I can't remember when that Moreno fight was. He fought Moreno, but he was on like a massive layoff before that because of like he had to get
Damn.
like neck and back surgeries, and I think he had to get another one after the Moreno fight also.
So Filio in a grappling match in 2024, and then he fought. It says he fought Rashid Vagabov December 17th, 2025. Is that true? In a grappling match.
Yeah, I was about to say that has to be a
Yeah,
grappling match.
grappling match, and he won that one. I mean, he's a hell of a wrestler, dude. I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a 300+ underdog, and probably for good reason. And I like Horiguchi, and
I don't think
I
it's
didn't
for
know who
good
he. I'm gonna be
reason.
honest, I didn't know who this dude was until I watched his fights last night. And I was like, dude, this little Asian can fight.
Oh fuck yeah, you can fight.
Uh, so I'm torn here because I want to take Amir Albazi because I don't know why. And the person that I was looking at that Horiguchi fought was Patty Mix and lost to him back in. I mean, this is 2022. It's a ways ago,
Yeah, that was
man.
up. That was up a weight class.
I was up a weight class. You might be
Yeah,
Bellator.
Patchy Mix doesn't fight at 125.
You said Patchy Mix didn't fight down.
No, I think it was because the way Bellator is. I don't think do they have a flyweight. I think
I
it's a
don't know. You know
135.
better than
I
me.
think 135 is their lowest weight. I know Patchy Mix doesn't fight at 125 like this fight is.
I'm taking Horiguchi though. At the end of the day, I'm going against Amir Albazi. I'm going to take Horiguchi in this fight. If I would have never watched Horiguchi fight, I would have took Amir Albazi just because I knew him. I watched Horiguchi
Yeah.
fight. He's very skilled. He's very quick, and he hasn't been out of the octagon uh, as long as Albazi. So I'm taking Horiguchi.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It was at 135.
Okay.
Yes. So I mean, one of the best underdog calls I had all of last year was Kyoji Horiguchi for no fucking reason whatsoever was like plus 200, 250 against Yerlan Bekov. This dude's better than him everywhere. He's got the fucking dog in him. This dude's got that fucking dog in him. There's a reason him and Pantoja are each other's main sparring partners. They get the fuck after it. Uh, if this was Amir Albazi active like back in the day, then I could maybe see him like giving some resistance. I think Horiguchi's running through his fucking face, in my opinion. I think he's going to destroy him. What I'm doing if I'm the UFC, I'm doing Josh Van versus Manel Cap. And then if Horiguchi wins this fight impressively and avoids injury, main event UFC Fight Night in Tokyo, do him versus Tatsuro Taira. Winner of that gets the winner of the other one.
Well, it's crazy, dude. He beat Kai Asakura, who came in and got a title shot, right, in the UFC?
Yeah, so do
And
you
he
know about Kyoji?
revenged his Sergio Pettis loss.
Do you know about Kyoji's past?
No.
He was started in the UFC. He's in the UFC forever ago. He went undefeated, fought Demetrius Johnson for the title, lost to him, got released from the UFC. He only has one UFC loss, got released, went on a crazy bunch of win streaks here and there in Ryzen and Bellator. Apparently, I didn't know that off the top of my head he lost to Patchy Mix. I know two of those losses are at 135 now.
Huh.
This is at 125. This dude is a little. Imagine him fighting at 135. That'd be Sean O'Malley's weight class. Can you imagine the size difference between those guys?
Yeah, that's true.
That dude's a true flyweight. He is a fucking dark horse to have the belt in this weight class by the end of the year. He is a dangerous little dude.
I like that bet. I like that.
He's
So
gonna
if he
finish
beats,
near Albazi. I need to. I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna. I'm gonna say Kyoji Horiguchi submits Amir Albazi in the first round.
oh,
That's a crazy shout by me. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but I'm gonna go Horiguchi by sub.
I like it. I like it. Why not? Sprinkle it.
Yeah.
All right. That was a fun little one. And then we're moving on. That's honestly, I mean, there's a couple fun fights in here. Like I got Gene and Fareed, and then this one's just cool for some reason. But the main
I don't
event,
hate this thing.
yeah, that's a pretty cool little card. We got Mario Bautista versus Vinicius Lockdog, right?
Lock
Oliveira,
dog.
Lockdog Oliveira. So let me pull this shit up real quick. So Mario Batista, he's 16-3. Lost his last fight, October 25th, 2025. He's 32 years of age. He's 5'9". He has 72-inch. USC has him as a 72-inch reach, and then Tapology has him at 69. Just want to throw that out there. 3 wins by
Mario.
knockout, 1 loss by TKO, 6 wins by submission, 1 loss by submission, 7 wins by decision, 1 loss by decision. 10-3 in the UFC. Umar Nurmagomedov is who he lost to last. He beat Patchy Mix, destroyed Patchy Mix, beat Jose Aldo, Ricky Simone, Mont Blackshear, or his last few fights. He's fighting Vinicius Lockdog Oliveira, 23-3. He's 5'9", 6-fight win streak, 30 years of age. I would not have guessed that he's older than freaking. Oh no, he's not. Okay, he's 2 years younger. 70.5-inch reach on Tapology, which is the same as UFC. 5'9". He has 16 wins by knockout, 3 losses by knockout TKO, 2 wins by submission, 5 wins by decision. He's 4-0 in the UFC, 1-0 the Contender Series. Kyler Phillips, Said Nurmagomedov, Ricky Simone, Bernard Sopage by a flying knee. The Nurmagomedov fight I watched, and both of them kind of. I mean, Nurmagomedov, I'm surprised he didn't get knocked out with how gassed he was in that fight. Both of them kind of got gassed. Kyler Phillips got gassed. I like Vinicius here, Oliveira, but I'm gonna stick with Mario Batista in this fight. I think man, I think it goes the distance. I was gonna say Mario could maybe sub him. I was thinking that later in the third round, fourth round. It's a 5-round fight, right? Main event.
Mm, yeah.
So I think he can wear him out and sub him there in those later rounds. So I'm gonna go Mario Batista by submission.
So I think every single person, including the UFC, realizes that the best case scenario is Vinicius Oliveira knocks this dude out in the first round. I think no one would be. I'm sure there'd be people happier than me, but I would be quite happy because Mario Batista's had it coming for a while. Two of those wins you listed were bullshit robberies. I fucking hate this dude. I'll say this: he fought very hard against Umar. Finally, I saw some fucking grit, but I just have to be honest with myself. Vinicius Oliveira is like gasping for air every fight that goes to decision. I just found this out today. How much weight do you think he cuts?
I don't know. He's not very. He seems kind of thick. right now, so I didn't think he cut it much weight.
I know the number because he said it in an interview.
How much?
50 fucking pounds.
No way.
He says he cuts 50 pounds for fights. That's why he can't be that active. I'm like, no shit, you can't be that active cutting that much weight. So as soon as I heard that, I realized that's why this fucking guy looks like he has no cardio, dude.
Damn,
But
that's crazy.
I know. So he's not like the thing I will say though is this dude will always fucking bite down on the mouthpiece and give it his all no matter how tired he is. If he doesn't knock Mario Bautista out, which only one person has, and that was forever ago, but if you don't, what are you going to look like in round 4 and 5? If I know what you look like in round 3, is he going to be able to pace himself better? Is he going to still incorporate grappling because that'll make him more tired? I have to go with the logical pick here, and that's Mario Batista. I could see a late round finisher like you were talking about. I'm going to go on the side of caution here and go decision. That is my pick. My wants and dreams are flying knee, no glove touch off rip as soon as the fight starts. Just knock him out and silence him. However, I know that's not going to happen. But so I'm going to go Mario Batista getting this win.
All right. So there we go, Pat. Broke another one down. We don't
Another
got
one
UFC
down.
next week, right?
No, they said we better let the kids go out and have Valentine's Day.
That's right. You got Super Bowl, your Patriots against the Seahawks. You want to
Oh
make a
yeah,
statement right here, right now?
they're getting fucking disrespected for literally no reason whatsoever. Seahawks defense. New England's fucking defense. Sam Darnold will be
Ooh,
seeing ghosts again. I'm telling you.
I
I
like
think
it.
it's gonna be one of the best. I think it's gonna be one of the best Super Bowls to watch in our lifetime. I actually do think that. I think it's gonna be fun.
All right, good deal. Patriots
I
winning.
think me and Garrett. Oh, 100%. I'm 4-0 wearing the jersey, dude. We're
I
going
like
for
it.
5.
There we go.
Where are you going to watch?